Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, a key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's Education Minister Favour Williams has outlined plans for a phased reopening of schools starting on October 5 based on a vulnerability index and risk ranking measure. The Education Minister said the plan was outlined Friday during a meeting of the E-COVID Management Task Force. Mistress Williams said the plan for reopening will comprise 3 approaches, including full face-to-face class engagement. She said the ministry is being guided by a range of factors to determine the vulnerability profiles of the communities in which schools are located. These include risk ranking of communities, the Health Ministry's inspection report on COVID-19 protocol readiness, state of the physical infrastructure, adequacy of teaching and support staff, and equality of internet connectivity. She said the plan will be refined over the next few weeks. The decision by Jamaica's Ministry of Health to introduce antigen tests for COVID-19 is receiving the thumbs up from medical practitioners. Antigen tests, which will be introduced next month, will be easily accessible and reduced turnaround time for results. The tests will be cheaper and the results will be ready within 30 minutes. The government previously only sanctioned the PCR tests. Dr. Michelle Hamilton, Director of the National Laboratory Services, has said the antigen test has now been approved by the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. She said 80,000 of the new test kits have been ordered and should arrive within the next few weeks. She noted that the antigen test is to be introduced has an 80% accuracy and is only recommended for use of persons with symptoms. Meanwhile, the government is considering ending the requirement for pre-testing by persons entering Jamaica from certain destinations. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the cabinet is expected to discuss the issue on Monday. He said the authorities are reviewing the initial reasons the pre-testing requirement was put in place. He said a decision should be made by the end of this month. Jamaica's Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett has expressed cautious optimism that the island will experience a 40% increase in tourism arrivals during the upcoming tourist winter season. The destination, which welcomed over 800,000 visitors up to March when the industry came to a standstill as a result of COVID-19 like the rest of the world, has since experienced a downturn in arrivals. The Tourism Ministry had projected end-of-year earnings at US $4 billion with 4.5 million visitors, but had been forced to revise all preliminary estimates due to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. The Tourism Minister, however, said there are now signs of a slow recovery. He noted that Jamaica is now enjoying the highest number of booking response in the region, with more persons booking directly rather than through travel agents. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on a personal injury and immigration weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. Do have a good morning.